by Netflix. Maybe next episode will be, but not Netflix. Hulu's better just because they're paying us.
Yeah, man. I watched. I watched The Office and act like. No, I've never done that. I'm kidding. I've never.
You
had
look
that
like
concept.
the person that would watch like Office Space, the movie, and
that's my life.
The guy that had the red stapler, like
that's my stapler.
You look like you would
burn
be
the house.
that guy.
Yeah, burn the building down.
Burn the building down.
That's totally me.
But I'm your boss. I'm like, hey, you have to be here Saturday.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna need you to work Saturday.
Yeah,
that's a big fucking no.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Not gonna do that, guy.
That's my stapler. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
My stapler.
That's a great movie.
It is. It's a classic. It's one of my favorite movies.
Have you seen Inner Space? It came out in I think the early or the late '80s. It's with Dennis Quaid and Martin Short. Where Dennis Quaid, he's a scientist and he gets shrunk inside of a bunny. I think to check what's going on in the bunny's system. And so he was supposed to go inside the bunny, but he ends up going inside Martin Short. So it's in a lab, some scientific thing that they're trying to figure out, and ends up going into Martin Short. So he's inside Martin Short trying to figure out what's going on, and it's a great show, great movie.
I've never seen that. What's it called?
Inner Space.
Inner Space.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look it up.
Look it up, dude. Martin Short's he's pretty funny too.
Martin Short is I tell you what I haven't seen in a long time. It's an '80s movie back in the '80s.
80s.
Short Circuit.
80s.
1 and 2.
I haven't seen that. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligent. There's another one that this guy's has the whatever. I'm gonna stop talking.
No, dude, you have to talk.
Honey, we Shrank the Kids.
This is a podcast. You talk on the podcast.
Honey, we Shrank the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis.
They're making a new one. He came out of retirement and they're making a new one.
Good.
I don't know if they're making a new movie or it's going to be a TV show. I forget, but I read somewhere. And 2 more things that I've read. They're doing a TV show over The Sandlot.
Cool. Okay.
With the same cast, all the same cast, just grown up.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
So the first one, because they have two.
Yeah, the second one's garbage. Yeah, with the original, the Sandlot, not the Sandlot. I said the Sandlot, not the Sandlot 2.
Benny. Well, do you know? I take that back. By the way, do you know you're saying you watch a movie, watch a show, and you become you feel like you're that. Dude, when I was had I think when 4 or 5 when the first time I saw Sandlot, I was acting like Benny all the time.
I did the same thing. Actually, I saw the movie right after the movie was over. My dad had a baseball cap that he gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what was on the cap. I think it said cool cigarettes or whatever because he smoked or whatever.
Yeah.
And I took a permanent marker and I drew a big X over cool. And I drew like a C for Cubs or whatever on the hat.
I thought you just...
And then I asked my mom to get me the shoes. Mm-hmm. But like we were poor kind of, and she's like, "I'm not going to buy those shoes. It's like $100. So I'll buy you the knockoff Walmart ones."
Well, because I got the it was the Chuck Taylors, but in the movie it's called PF Flyers.
Right.
Yeah. So
you got the Chucks.
I got
I never had the Chuck. I have
a pair. Do you want them?
Nah, I like Vans now. Vans are way better than Chuck Taylors.
I'm more of a SUV guy.
Like a car or Sperry's?
That went right over your head. You like Vans? I like SUVs.
Oh yeah. Well, see, Vans are the Lambos.
Yeah.
Vans are Lambos. I was a skater kid, so I stuck with Vans.
So was there a specific skateboard that if you had that, there's a cool skateboard, your top skateboard type guy?
There was 2 brands that I usually skated on, which was Element because of BAM, obviously, and I skated blind skateboards, which I don't even know they do blind skateboards anymore. So I did that, and I also liked Girl. Girl was a go-to brand.
Were you guys fans of Rob Dyrdek, or you just like whatever with Rob Dyrdek?
Rob Dyrdek, no, he's a
I love that show that he did, Fantasy Factory. That was a cool show. That was a fun show.
Rob Dyrdek is a tool.
He's a moneymaker because did he create DC?
Who?
Didn't he create DC?
Did he? No, because DC's been around forever.
Well, I mean,
way before him, I thought.
No, I mean he came in the mix back in
DC's been around since the early '90s. I remember.
I know that's when he became relevant.
Because my first actual skate shoe before Vans was DC. I've had DC. I've had Audios. I've had.
I gotta look it up. I think he created DC, man.
You might be right, but Rob Dyrdek's a chode. Like
he's a
knockoff Jackass which Jackass is a knockoff of CKY, because CKY, I don't know if you're familiar with this, Can't Kill Yourself, which is Bam Margera's brother.
The drama.
Was in the band, but they also have a show, which is only released on DVDs of it. And it's way worse than Jackass. But Rob Dyrdek is a freaking, he's a knockoff like of a Jackass CKY wannabe.
I lived in that fantasy factory.
Did you never skateboarded?
No, I never got into it. I rollerbladed all the time as a kid.
I started out on rollerblading, and then did you do like real rollerblading, like aggressive inline, or just like, hey, I want to skate around?
Yeah, I'm gonna skate around. No, I never did. I was like when I got home from school, wherever I go out rollerblading and stuff. I never did the I went rollerblading, and then I got really into street hockey. Yeah,
for like
man.
the longest time, and then like right after street hockey, I started skateboarding because all my friends were like, "Hey, you want to skateboard? I have an extra skateboard." I was like, "I'll rollerblade." It's like, "Nah, let's go skateboard." I was like, "All right, cool." So then I begged my mom to buy me a skateboard, and she bought me she bought me an Element, and then like again on down the line.
So again, just like with anything, is are you buying the brand or are you buying the skateboard? Like, because I know what's the difference between Element and
You're just buying the brand on that.
So it's just the brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
I mean, it's just some boards like are made with different woods. They're made with different sizes, like your lengths, your widths, and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like when I stood on the Element board, I liked it. Blinds are like a lot smaller, so I liked it. You know, a lot more controlled. Yeah. Whatever. And then you have your real skateboards. You have thousands, not thousands, but you do have like about 100 different skateboard brands. And even today, like I'll get on YouTube, I'll still watch skate videos.
So do skateboarders disrespect longboarders, or do they just don't care? It's just different.
I would. Because anytime I'm driving down the road, I'll see a longboarder. I'm like, hey, do a kickflip. They're like, I can't do a kickflip. I was like, oh, no kidding. You're not a skateboarder. Now, I wouldn't even want to go. I'd rather just longboard now just because,
Because I think, isn't longboarding more of just a casual? Yeah. Where skateboarding is more tricks.
Yeah, skateboarding's more tricks. Longboards is like you just want to kind of cruise around.
Yeah.
Which you can cruise around on like a regular skateboard.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just like rollerblade. Like you have your rollerblades, and then you have like for like speed skating, and then you have your aggressive inlines. And your aggressive inlines are going to have like your grind bars and everything on there. And maybe I know a couple of skateboarders. I know a couple of rollerbladers. We could even get them on the show maybe eventually if you want to.
Bring them on, dude. Do you remember the movie Brink?
I do.
Yeah.
Pup and Suds.
Team
Pup and Sud. Yes. Well, that was one of my favorite Disney movies. It's on the Disney Plus.
It is. I watched it on Disney Plus.
We are not sponsored by Disney Plus. We're sponsored by Hulu.
We're sponsored by everything, guys. So help yourself. Get on it.
Only
email us.
go to Hulu. STC 20. 1 month off. Maybe next month. Disney Plus. Disney Plus. Hulu's better. Team Pup and Suds. Pup and Suds.
That's a great
skateboarding, rollerblading. Street hockey. No, another one that they're doing besides Sandlot is the Mighty Ducks TV show.
Was that? No, I'm thinking of. Was that a cartoon or that was a real thing?
No, you're right. You're right. They have a cartoon. They had the movies, then they came out with the cartoons.
Yeah.
But now they are doing an actual TV show like at the end of this year.
Get out of town.
And Emilio Estevez is going to be the coach.
Emilio.
But they're not going to have any of the same people because they're all old. I know freaking what's his name? Shawn Weiss, with the guy that plays Goldberg. He's like in jail or like he's in prison. Yeah, he's in jail for what's it called?
Rape?
No, for like not being in jail for being homeless, but like drugs and everything. And he has to go to rehab. He's bad, man. He looks like he's like 90 years old and he's only like 30 or 40, something like that.
That doesn't sound good.
But so he won't be in it, obviously. But yeah, Mighty Ducks TV show.
We got to bring him back. Bring him back for the show. Come on, give him.
As the goalie.
Goldberg.
Goalie. All right, guys. So we'll stop ranting and hope you enjoyed the show. And tell us what you think. Again,
come back and see us.
Email is at shootingthechit@gmail.com, or just hit us up on the Instagram. Instagram probably be a little bit easier because I check that more frequently at Shootin.
Just do both.
The Chit.
Yeah. Do both.
CHIT. Shootin the Chit.
Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Take care.